Welcome back to another video and another weight update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm currently trying to lose weight following a calorie controlled diet. I'm using the Nutracheck app and I'm trying, or this week I've been back to it, getting back into that mindset of just staying within my calories, because for the last couple of weeks I've noticed that on weekends mostly I have not been great and I've been fighting a losing battle with myself basically, because I've just not been sticking within calories on the weekends. So I asked last week for some tips, for some inspiration, for some advice, and you know what, it just took me doing that to get in some fantastic responses from people suggesting I go on to easier calories for the weekend, which, do you know what, I used to do that and I completely forgot all about it, to stopping snacking, I don't even know, I can't even remember every single thing, cutting out snacks, cutting down on my carbs, and there were so many brilliant suggestions that I've just basically gone back to basics. So Monday morning I'd started journaling again because I hadn't done that. I haven't yet got into my fitness challenges. I haven't gone back to doing that yet. I just needed to do one thing at a time, because sometimes we just bombard ourselves with so much information and so many things to do that it just becomes a bit woo. That's how I feel anyway. So this week was just about getting back to basics, just getting back into routine. I said basics. Getting back into routine and just finding my way again. And do you know what? I have done that. I'm so happy to say that this whole week has been about being in a more positive mindset. And I think having that first day, which leads to the second day, which then has that effect, doesn't it? So because you're feeling good about it, and then it carries on, and you just want to keep doing better or doing well. And that's what's happened with me. So I'll be honest, it didn't start obviously until Monday, because Saturday and Sunday I wasn't great. But then, you know, I accounted for that. I can't remember what I was like on Sunday actually, but I know that Saturday it wasn't good. I don't think Sunday was too bad, but there we are. That's by the by, it was last week. And I know that from Monday to Friday I did really well. My calories were probably a lot lower ordinarily than they would ordinarily be, because I am the person that eats all of her calories and then some. But I just wanted to have a week where I was feeling more positive, that I was feeling more focused, and that's what's happened. So I've enjoyed, don't get me wrong, I've had lovely meals, and that I think is important, because sometimes we think that in order to enjoy our food it needs to be higher in calories, maybe. I don't know, that's how I think. Not all of us think the same. It'd be a very boring world if we did, wouldn't it? But yeah, I think sometimes we forget that we can have really nice food that isn't as high in calories, and I certainly had forgotten that. So I've been on holidays this week, which probably has helped, but I'm glad that it has, because sometimes when I'm off work that steers me off onto the wrong track as well. So I've managed to stay within that, even being off work, which is a good thing for me. So how have I done this week? Well, I'm very happy to report, not as much as I thought, because I actually was expecting a bit more, but it was a loss, and I'm taking any loss. This week I lost 1.5 pounds, which I'm not going to get disheartened about it, because by doing that then sets me on to a different road again, and we don't want that to happen. I think, do you know what, keep at it, because it might make or have more of an impact next week. But also what I've done is, today is Saturday, it's actually Saturday evening, because tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. We're so up to here with the house at the moment, the other house. It is just, there's so much going on. I didn't want to risk not having this video filmed ready for tomorrow, because believe it or not, even having these videos keeps me on the straight and narrow as well. So I knew that by not doing it, that'd stress me out. So I thought, just do it tonight, even if it's late, even if I look like this. I'm sorry. I just thought, just take the time, do it now. So it's 10:30, Saturday night. I know how to live, don't I? Rock and roll me. Yeah, because I knew that by not doing that, that would steer me down the wrong path. But I've managed, with it being a weigh day, I have stayed within my calories, and I feel quite empowered by that, because normally on a weigh day, or in the past, previously, I've done really well, but of late, I've been rubbish. So I kind of have used it as an excuse to eat all the food, to have whatever I like, to not even track some things, or when I am tracking, for it just to be off the scale, completely off the scale. So I've stayed within my calories, and I knew that by doing this video tonight, tomorrow will be a better day, because it's going to keep me accountable. So there we are. So let me show you my book. Oh, you can't even see. I'm going to have to open it out, because it's going to have to show you last week, which is at the bottom. Can we peep in there? Last week there. So last week I was 17.6. I put on £3, which I am getting. I didn't lose that. So 3 stone 1 in total. But then this week, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? This week, there we are. So 17 stone 4.5. So I've lost £1.5, which is 3 stone. Oh, it's not focusing. 3 stone 2.5 since I began in January 2020. But since I was at my heaviest, 4 stone 5.5. So I'm getting back to it. I'm getting back to it. I'm feeling like I'm getting back to it. I feel so positive at the moment. I can't even begin to tell you how much of a difference it makes. If you're watching this video, you've probably been in exactly the same situation, where you've been doing really, really well, and you've been sort of going down and down and losing, and then all of a sudden you hit that little blip and you just get set on a completely different path. I don't know how, because I know there's so many people that have said that they're struggling at the moment, and I can't even, the only thing I can do, right, is the reason, not even the reason, how I got back into it was just by starting the day off with good habits. And I think that by doing it that one day, it just, the next day will follow, and then you just create these habits. The good, like my journaling, that helps massively. Just writing down those thoughts, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, just put it on a bit of paper. It doesn't have to be in a special journal or a particular notepad. It can be in anything, just on a bit of paper, just to get it out there, because that's helped me, and I know that it's helped others. So I would highly recommend that. But in order to get yourself back into a good place, do you know what? Not even just food-wise, but in a sort of a mental health capacity, and just being in that positive mindset, in that better mood. It starts you off, it really does, it sets you up for the day. So I'd recommend it, I really would. So I hope, do you know what else as well? If anybody is struggling, let me know in the comments. There's so many of us here, not just me, but other people that will comment, that will help. There's so many of us. This is an amazing community, and I'm always saying that. People here are so supportive to anybody, to everybody that's here. So if anybody is struggling, let us know, because we are here to help, or support, I should say. But that's it. In a nutshell, I was finding things difficult, and I've managed this week to get back to it. How long it'll last, I don't know, but long may it continue. So just, you know, you've got to take each day as it comes, because that's all you can do. Do you know what? Life is too short to be worrying about what we're eating all the time. And I know I'm making these videos because it holds me accountable, and that's why I love doing them, because I know that there's people watching that do struggle, that are struggling, that have struggled, and that may be in a great place at the moment, that can give help, can give advice, can give tips. So there we are. That's what this week is about for me, or has been about. It's just been about being in a better mindset, more positive, and having support, which massively helps. So thank everybody for all of your amazing support this week, because it really has massively helped me. And I'm hoping that by you helping me, I'm projecting this positive attitude and I'm helping others. Fingers crossed, because that's what I would like to happen. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for my What I've Eaten at the Weekend.